Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Go On Podcast presents How Embarrassing with Molly and Jeff.
How embarrassing!
How embarrassing.
How embarrassing! Hello.
Hi.
Oh my god, my little teeny worms.
Oh, my little slippery.
That was not a scream.
It was on the verge. It was high pitched. Welcome to the pod.
Yeah, welcome to How Embarrassing, the podcast where we talk about all of our embarrassing lives. My name is Molly.
And my name is Jeff.
OMG, and we are so excited to have you here.
Okay, you don't need to whisper into the mic now.
I just want to whisper because I don't want to yell.
All right, so we've had a day.
We
have had a day.
We have had a really hard day.
It's been a hard day.
Very embarrassing day.
So,
Jeff, would you like to go first, or you want me to tell my thing first?
Tell your little short story.
Yeah, my thing's cute and short.
We went out for a friend's birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
Anna, friend of the pod.
Shout out, Anna, birthday friend of the pod. But so at one point we were at a brewery, and the brewery said, so it was the name of the brewery, and then it was beer and BNDing.
Bean?
And yeah, it was like a weird word that I've never seen. And I used to work at a brewery, so I was like,
Coelacanth.
Yeah,
that's
yeah. So I used to work at Coelacanth Brewery. I'll say it now because it is out of business, so it doesn't exist. Very hard to pronounce. So I used to work at a brewery, and I was like kind of being cool and like, oh, I know brewery stuff. And so I, at one point, looked at my sweet boyfriend, Barrett Sigmund, in front of the pod, and I said, hey, can you Google? I was like, what's B-ending? Like Google it. And so he pulls out his phone to start looking it up. And then our friend, we have a very intelligent friend, Mark Banshee, friend of the pod. You may have heard him in the last episode. And his girlfriend leans over to me and goes, that says blending.
It was just an L. It wasn't an I.
Oh,
See,
God.
I thought it was like BDSM for breweries. Like it's just a new way to get a new audience.
I was like, what's BND? Is that like a new thing? So I go, Barrett, will you Google that word? And then
It was just blending.
Mark's girlfriend just goes, that says blending.
I feel sorry for her when she hangs out with us.
I know.
Rejects.
God, this poor girl, whenever she has to hang out with us, she has to put up with the craziest, dumbest shit coming out of everyone's mouth. And I'm just proud of her for speaking up and saying, Molly, you're a dumbass.
She probably enjoys it. It's probably entertaining.
It truly,
I think so. I think she has fun. I think she likes
I
us.
just looked at her. I go, that's the dumbest thing I've ever said. That is horrible, and I don't know what to do.
Oh.
So before we got to that brewery,
Back to Jeff.
we went to a bar in Phoebus, Hampton, which is a small, cool little area.
It's a chair booty.
And okay,
Sorry, Molly asked
Molly's just picking things up off the ground and asking what they are like she's a child.
It does look
It's not on the
unusual.
ground. It appeared on the table. It's like a little tiny sack. And so I said, Matt, what's this? And he said, it's a chair booty. So,
It's a booty for a chair.
It goes on the little feet of the chair. So
friend of
it'll
the pod, chair booties. Okay, Jeff, you talk. Chair booty, friend of the pod.
So we went to a restaurant to get.
I'm sorry.
Good God.
We went to a restaurant to get some food before, and this place was called Phoebus Dive Bar. It was titled a dive bar.
Enemy of the pod.
Enemy of the pod.
You know what you're getting.
So that's what we thought. We were excited for it.
Oh.
So we go in. It looks pretty.
Dive bars are in my blood. I would like to say that I am a dive bar girl.
Yeah, thanks for exclaiming because you were flailing your arms.
A
And you were-
place?
you were-
Freaking out.
Yeah, you
A
were.
place that calls themselves a dive bar and is like, this is
Right.
blasphemy.
If there's not
Ooh.
people being paid to have sex in the bathroom, it's not a dive bar.
Yeah.
All right, so did y'all enter this establishment?
You're not allowed to talk yet.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Just want y'all to get to the story. But you know what?
I'm trying. I appreciate that, Yasmeen.
It's cool.
Oh shit! I said her name before we even introduced her.
We're garbage.
Should I
It's my
just-
fault. It's my fault. All right.
So I. Okay, our producer just came back with a wooden spoon. I feel like I'm about to get in trouble. I think I'm gonna get spanked. Flashbacks to childhood.
This podcast is already really off the rails.
I almost want to start over.
I truly
Not
know.
allowed to.
I truly know that my father will turn this off if we talk for too long.
We have to keep it entertained.
I'm trying to tell my
He
story.
doesn't like it when we talk about
I
ourselves.
have a great story.
Yeah,
Can you finish?
So I
That's what
think
your
Molly
mom
drank
said.
too much today, guys. Honestly.
Why?
Now I got 2 microphones. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Oh my god. This is bad, guys. Honestly, like
Nice.
I'm usually the one who's too drunk. And are you trying to make me like feel like you all feel usually? Like guilt me? Is this like an intervention or something?
Are you saying that everyone in this room is too drunk?
You're drunk enough for the rest of the room.
Okay, I feel like I was the catalyst for all of this because I started talking and I made Molly upset.
No,
and now
no.
I just
You're good, Yasmin.
I think-
Yasmeen, you do not make me upset. Who makes me upset is Jeff.
oh
All right, time for an ad break.
Yeah, I think it's time for. I'm saving my story for the next episode. now.
What?
Yeah, I am. No,
Yeah.
we've
Yeah,
gone
that's-
too long. We're
that's the
being
call.
rude to our guest.
That's the call. Yep.
We are being rude to our guest.
Cliffhanger.
Music.
Less cowbell. Oh no, this chair is so squeaky.
It's a squeaky chair. Well, that can't do. We need to keep extra quiet for our podcast.
Oh, but how do I get a chair to be not squeaky when I can't afford a new chair?
Well, lucky for you, the How Embarrassing podcast is sponsored by Chair Booties. They're little foot booty things that you put on your chair legs, and they make it extra quiet for the podcast.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
I know we're so quiet.
Now we can whisper like we always wanted to.
We're the quietest podcast.
We are the quietest pod.
I cannot tell you how quiet this podcast is.
Chair booties. Go to chairbooty.com and type in promo code How Embarrassing to get your free chair booty.
Thank you. Jeff, I feel like you're mad at me.
I'm not.
Are you sure?
No, I'm fine. No, yeah, we're good. That was a fun ad, right? We always review our ads after our ads, right?
Yeah, I felt like the ad was good, but I still feel like you're like lingering mad at me.
No, it was just like, you know, we talked about it before and you were supposed to have a very short story for your thing because mine was a little long, but you made yours very long to the point where I can't even tell mine because we ran out of time. So let's get into our guest.
Jeff, I just like don't feel like I don't feel like it's healthy when we're mad at each other.
Whoa.
I don't like this introduction. If this is how y'all are going to introduce it,
Okay,
No,
so
we talk about you a little bit before.
It's okay. So our guest today, you know her from having 10 toes.
Whoa. You saw her hopscotch across America.
You saw her have hair.
It's
Yasmeen Freighton. How do you pronounce your last name?
Freightsmen.
Freightman.
Yeah.
It's
Yasmeen
Yasmeen
Freightman.
Freightman. Edit that so it sounds like we're professional.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Time.
Welcome to the pod, Yasmeen.
Hey.
Thank you. My first question I need to ask you, and I feel like I know the answer. Are you embarrassed to be here?
No. Not at all.
Wow, that's not what I expected.
After the first 5-10 minutes of this pod, I thought you would leave.
Well, I know y'all. I feel
Okay.
like, so, I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah.
I think.
I truly feel like most people have turned off the podcast by now.
Oh, well, then, I can just go all in
Yes,
on my stories.
you
Yeah.
nobody's
Yeah,
gonna-
You get to give us the real
You can
shit now.
absolutely go.
I have some
off.
gruesome ones. I don't know if I want to say.
Ooh.
No, I don't know.
I
It's
love a
just-
gruesome story.
No.
So are you someone who like gets embarrassed easily or?
I used to, but I feel like now if I just try to own it.
Yeah.
Like I just like if I did it, it's there now. You see
Right.
it, and I just like call it out.
It's
for-
out in
Okay.
the world.
That's how you do it.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is what
Nice.
it is.
Well, yeah, let's get into one of your stories if you're ready for one of them.
Okay, cool. So I've been going back and forth as if I want to start with like one that's like really, really bad or another one. I'm gonna do with this one. So, there was a friend of mine, it was a couple of years back,
Yeah.
that got some backstage access to a Migos concert. Like Migos was here at Scope Arena, and so I don't know how she got it, but she has a friend.
I need to know who's Migos.
Migos?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Man. Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm a white loser.
This should be called the
Migos?
White Loser Podcast.
Welcome to White Losers with Molly and Jeff.
We've also
I'm
been
not-
told that this should be called the day drinking with Molly and Jeff.
Yes.
Look, I'm not offended. You ask all you want. Look,
Is Migos a singer
well,
or a DJ?
well, all right, if you let me answer. No.
Yes.
I thought it was something that happened in the womb.
Migos?
Yeah.
Oh, are you thinking of
Migosis.
No, yeah, mitosis and meiosis. That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
No.
With the cells. Oh
Yeah,
God.
Migos.
So okay,
You guys haven't heard
is
Migos?
they're a rap trio. They did Bad and Bougie. Bad and Bougie. My
wait.
bitch is Bad and Bougie.
No, no.
I do like Bad
Cooking
and
up dope with the
Bougie.
Uzi.
Hey, yep, you got
Bad
And then that one guy comes in and goes,
Bougie.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
it. Yeah,
That's my
that
favorite
many
part
times,
of the song.
Yeah,
He does it for like an hour straight. It's great.
They also have that song Chair Booty.
What?
Chair booty?
Yes.
Stop! You made it up.
No, it's true.
You don't even know Migos.
Rappers love chair booties.
Yeah.
I actually, Billy and I wrote a whole parody
What's
of
a
that
chair
song
booty?
of Bad and Bougie, where it's someone who's sick,
Oh God.
and it's my nose is raw and runny, sipping on tea with the honey.
That's a good
My
white.
symptoms savage, ruthless. I got juices and neti pots too.
That's a good white remix. I like it.
Thank you, thank you.
Listen,
Okay.
sometimes the whites can rap.
We have a
Right,
long,
we-
storied history. We got Vanilla Ice. We got Eminem.
Yeah.
We got
White people can rap if they want to.
Wait a
Aaron
minute.
Carter.
Oh no. Oh.
I
Look,
couldn't
that-
scream, so I went.
Little
low.
He had
White.
like one or two
Like
hits.
that.
Little White used to hang out with 3-6 Mafia a bunch.
Look, okay.
I'm sorry, you were telling a story.
It's all good. It's all good.
God. Okay, so Bad and
So now we
Bougie.
know
So-
who meiosis is.
So you're at
Migos.
you were in Mykonos.
Yes, so y'all are wild.
Bahama.
We're assholes.
Jamaica.
Okay, so-
Bahama.
Ooh, a pretty mama Mykonos.
Go over to Mykonos.
Yasmeen, I have to apologize. This is the worst they've ever been. Like,
No, it's okay.
This
I
is
love it.
so
I'm
awkward.
fine. I'm fine with
do you
it.
need more
We-
cowbell?
Do you still have... Whoa. Jesus.
Did you fucking ruin my mic?
Okay, Molly is destroying the room now.
Do we need to take a
Is
commercial
that
break?
is that a bug or a feature that the mic just
Yasmeen.
falls off?
Yasmeen,
These-
you keep talking.
Okay, all right. While you're doing what you're
I
doing over
truly
there.
apologize.
It is okay. I'm fine. Okay. So so basically she got me and two other people to come with her to this concert.
Okay.
Right. And we were all before we went out to drink beforehand.
Sure.
And we got turned, and then we went to Scope, and
like a me and Jeff Sunday afternoon.
turn can be, you can get turned on a Tuesday. We know that. So on
Yeah.
any day.
Yeah.
Anywho. So So we went backstage. I was feeling.
Whoa, you got backstage tickets.
Yeah, it was backstage
Cool.
access. So
Nice.
and the concert was great, but I was not feeling great.
Okay.
And so, I didn't have to excuse myself to the bathroom, but I was like, okay, I need to take a step back, not drink too much. All of a sudden, me and my friends got into a group, and we were just dancing together and whatnot. I don't know how it happened, but all of a sudden I just projectile vomit right
no.
in the face of my friend. She's like
In the
2
face,
feet-
like-
yeah, she's like 2 feet from me, and it's just like it goes all over her face.
Oh no.
Like down her
God.
lips. When you see some, it was gruesome. It was bad. It was bad.
Okay.
It was bad. And
the gimp is acting up in the corner.
So you didn't see it coming at all?
No, like
It was just
I saw, like,
unexpected.
it was 2 seconds, and when I was like, 2 seconds, I felt it, and then it just came out. But it was too late. And in response, I'm sitting there like, me and my friends, we just paused for a minute. We were like, did this actually happen? And then, I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And she, the saint she is, she's like, it's okay.
Wow.
Yeah. She was
Wow,
like, it's fine. And I was like,
that is a
"No."
grown up.
Yeah. She's so cool. She's a great friend.
Yeah, that's a good
I have
friend.
not, yeah. She's a good friend.
I have never had a friend like that.
She was just like, I don't know how that's how I was like, yeah, we're going to stay friends. Cause if you can handle my projectile vomits, and I've never done that to anybody,
Yeah.
I think, you're
True. I mean, truly, that is you projectile vomit
projectile.
in her face.
Yeah, in her face. Like it was on her forehead, running down her
no.
nose, down her lips,
No.
dripping on her shirt and stuff
So
like
it got
that.
And
definitely-
backstage at
Backstage
a
at
Mykonos
the-
concert.
Yeah, at the mitosis concert, yes. We were rapping about cellular structure.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what they
You
were.
were like taking little pieces of glass
So
and putting them together.
Yeah,
It
Mosaic.
definitely got in her mouth.
I hope not. Like she seemed like that. All she said was "it's okay," and I'm hoping she closed her mouth after that, so none of it would get in her mouth. But I don't know.
Oh my God.
She took it like a champ, and she is a champ. Even though you shouldn't take that like a champ.
And this-
Nobody should
yeah.
take.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to be like, yeah,
Well, this
I take it like a champ. It's like, whoa.
This was
How many
weird
times
phrase.
has that happened to you that you are able to
it
take it
wasn't
like a champ?
yeah,
No.
it wasn't even like a thing where you were like so fucked up. You
It
just
just
like
2 seconds before it happened, I was like, something's about to happen, and then it had I had no time to
Right.
rear my head
Yeah.
into rear my head, sideways or anything. It came out, and it was the funniest part was just nothing was funny about it, but just everybody froze.
yeah.
And so and so 2 people who were there were my coworkers, so I know it probably got around work.
Oh.
This girl's face. Yeah.
Do they call you Yak Me now?
Oh, that's brilliant. I like that.
Stop it. Maybe behind my back. Maybe behind my
I hope
back.
they listen to this so that they do
Yeah.
now.
Jeff, that was a sick burn.
Thanks. Hey, it looks like your microphone's connected again.
Yeah,
After
so-
ripping it apart.
So
That's never happened before.
I want to give a quick background information to the listeners of the pod. About I would say 7 minutes ago, I completely dismantled my microphone. It ripped fully apart, fell off the stand, and Matt Cole had to put it back together. Anything you've heard me saying, it was because I had to rip Jeff's microphone away from him.
I thought she was going to break that one also.
Yeah.
Honestly, this might be our last podcast. I have a feeling producer Matt Cole will not allow us to use his equipment ever
No.
again.
I feel like we're not being that bad.
I'm gonna bring out the play school
you
versions.
guys, I'm
Like
so
the-
We've been worse. We've been worse, though, right?
I'm honored to be on the finale episode of
Yeah.
How Embarrassing.
No,
on the
no,
encore
no,
episode. This is the
no.
final. You guys, I didn't think
No.
this is how y'all go out.
Yeah.
Matt.
I didn't know
We've
it was
been
happening,
worse,
but-
though.
The fact that you're begging me to say that you've been worse
Please.
is not a good sign.
She literally has her hands clasped together.
Matt, I didn't even scream. Don't make me cry. I kept quiet. I tried really hard to be good.
So
I
much that's
tried.
been happening right now.
I tried to
Got
be
mouth-
good. I tried to be good for once, and it wasn't good enough.
So
That was a convincing performance.
yeah,
Thank
I
you.
know.
I'm not actually crying.
I think
It's called acting.
I think that was worth like a what is it, a Screen Guild Award?
So you
Yeah, it's
said
definitely not a Grammy.
You
It's not
said-
Golden Globe. It's
Wait.
not Oscars. It's like
Oscars.
NAACP. Nope, not that because you're not black,
Yeah.
so you can't have
I
that.
know.
She's
I'm
literally
too
the
white.
whitest person.
I actually probably am the whitest person.
You're
here.
Irish. That's the whitest.
Um,
I'm French Canadian. That's the blackest.
what?
What?
I don't know. Yasmeen, can you verify for me, please?
Yasmeen, you said you had a second story. To
Yes. Here we
I
go.
have-
Let's hear more from you and less from me and Jeff for once.
Now that's a good
Don't
instinct.
drag me
I like
into
that
that.
instinct.
Thank you.
Okay, I can give y'all two. Do y'all want to hear about a nickname I had, a really, really bad nickname I had in high
Ooh.
school when I was
Yakneen?
bullied? Or it's worse than that. Or about when I got rejected after emailing this guy a love letter in high school.
Wait, the second.
Oh, okay.
The second
I
one?
like
okay.
this.
Okay.
So there was this guy in high school, and I swear he liked me in freshman year of high school, but I never wanted to date him. And he
First,
was in my
middle, and
homeroom.
last name, please.
No, I
Okay.
can't give you that. I can't give you that. But
Thought I had you.
he was,
That was a classic Beaulieu trick.
I was like, y'all wouldn't know him anyway. Like, this was back in Georgia. Y'all,
But we have a researcher who
Oh, that's
likes to
true.
look up pictures so we can.
no
see.
names, no names.
Okay.
I don't kiss and
I
tell.
respect that.
But so I didn't really like him in freshman year, and then we were in the same homeroom and whatnot, so we knew each other really well.
Yeah.
And sophomore year came. For some reason, I was like, he kind of cute. I might, yeah. So I started to develop a little crush on him, and I was like, I got to tell him because I feel like it's a wasted crush if you just don't tell somebody, and then if you get rejected, you can move on. If you don't, it's great.
Yeah.
So we worked on this.
That's actually like a very mature opinion that you have.
Yeah, I totally agree with it. I've
'Cause I don't wanna
never
waste
done
my
it.
time.
My opinion was always like, oh, let me stew on this crush for, I don't know, 8-9 years, and we'll be fine
Yeah, I'll just masturbate to their Facebook pictures.
Well,
forever with them and their wife. Like, I don't care.
well,
I don't care.
so we worked on this project together in like science class or whatever. And during that project, we had to email each other, to keep up with what each of us were doing.
Right.
And so after the project, I was like, I want to tell him, like, we're working closely together. I feel like this is a good time to tell him.
Yeah.
And I didn't end up telling him during the project, but afterwards, I was like, I'm going to email him a love letter. Like, I'm going to email him how I feel. Because
Yeah.
I don't know if I can tell him. And I felt like I could get all my feelings out through writing. I thought it was going to be romantic and whatnot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sent it off, and I was like, okay, it's there, it's done. I got no response,
No.
and then he didn't even acknowledge me. Like,
Damn him.
But what he did tell people was that, Yasmeen emailed me a love letter,
Oh.
and then he made it sound like I was stalking him. Like, how did she get an email and all this? And I was like,
There's the
we
yell.
emailed each other for the high school project. Are you serious? Like, and it wasn't like he didn't like. It was right
That's
after that project
bullshit.
ended, so it was just some. Yeah, I didn't realize he was.
No, that's something like.
Listen,
Being
that-
stupid.
I promised producer Matt Cole I would not yell anymore, but I want to yell.
When you whisper like that, it makes me think you're more serious.
Oh, see? Look at that.
It's
That's some
more
good feedback.
Yeah.
I want to scream.
It's also like
That's-
when
that's
something like
serious.
that happens, you'll tell your like closest friends and be like, "How do I respond?"
I
Like,
told
you know.
nobody.
Who?
Well, I'm saying like
Who
if you
does
got
this
the
guy-
email,
Yes, yeah.
you would tell your close friends and be like, "How do I respond?" Blah 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 blah.
Who does this guy think he is?
I don't know, man.
Molly's
I don't know.
fucking pissed. Can
not-
you
I'm
put
not-
the knife down,
I'm
Molly?
not mad anymore. This was like 10 years, more than 10 years ago. So,
God,
I'm
I mean,
good.
that took so much bravery. And for him to just ignore it, that makes me want to scream.
Here, have a tissue, Molly.
Where's the tissues? Oh, they're behind you.
Well, do you want to hear? Do you want something to cheer you up? You want to hear
Why aren't
something else about like this other nickname I have that I think?
Yeah, I want to know the nickname.
Tell me more, tell me more, tell me your embarrassing
So,
nickname.
all right. So, real quick. So,
Yeah.
in high school, I had a really deep widow's peak, and
Wait, how'd you get rid of it?
this is where the story comes in.
Whoa.
So I didn't notice that it had an effect on my head, but apparently some people in the people I was like, I got bullied a lot. Jesus, these are some sad stories.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it turns out your life is very upsetting.
it is. Yeah, it's very depressing. This is a call for help, you guys. Anyway, so nope, let's not turn it that way. So I had this deep widow's peak, and there was this girl in high school who liked to bully me a lot. So in our homeroom class, she made nicknames for everybody, and so based on like features about them or like what they like, my nickname was Booty Head because my
Booty
forehead when my widow's peak came down, it made the effect of a booty, and I like a butt's outline, and I was like, oh god,
She called you booty head.
Are you going to be voting for Pete Bootyhead in the primary election?
No, it's too. Yeah, he brings back too many traumatic memories. It's too much.
You bully, Jeff. You're a bully, Jeff. Where's that sound coming from? I can't find its source. No, you didn't. Molly just drooled on herself.
Oh no!
This is too much, Molly.
I apologize for Molly.
God.
I did not realize
my
we had
God.
gotten to that state. So she called you Bootyhead.
Yes,
And did it get spread around the school?
it spread around like art, like
Because that's not
around
that
people.
great of an insult that like people would.
But she loved to say it like over and over again. It's not
and
like
you
she
know
didn't.
she repeated it anytime she got the chance.
Yes, she did. Like, it wasn't just like she wrote it on the board and this is everybody's nicknames. No, she would use this, and she used it more than anybody else's nicknames because she thought it was the funniest nickname. And
So
so
she
she would
wasn't
call me that
funny.
in like the lunch line. She would call me that in class in front of the teachers. Nobody
Describe
would do
some things
anything.
about her so we can have a horrible nickname for her.
I actually, because I wasn't great at comebacks when I was in high school, I like took months to figure out a really I
You're writing on the walls
what I
of
would
your
call her.
bedroom.
Yes,
Yeah,
I was like,
what'd you call her? What'd you call her?
I called her this Bubba Gump underbite. I don't know what I said. She had like
It was
this,
a long one?
yeah, it was like one
Long
of
ones
those.
don't work as well.
No, I thought I was doing something. I wasn't doing nothing.
And she just said booty head.
Booty head, and it really got to me because, and then like I wanted to like get rid of my widow's peak, so I kind of cut it off at a certain point, and then it grew back
God.
because it was there
Wow.
because for some reason it caught on, and so that was
Well, that's just like how your
that
hair
sucks.
grows.
It
Like,
was
how
yeah.
is that?
People in high school
I was like 14.
used to
and I
call me
just-
Beluga Whale
Oh no,
because it sounded like my last name. But I wasn't fat in high school.
Well,
I was pretty skinny.
well, no, yeah, it's crazy because people in high school used to call me like super hot. So
that was their joke.
yeah, it's like wild because people in high school were always like, "Oh, you mean the hottest girl I've ever seen?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm embarrassed."
Are you ready for the hottest ad we've ever done?
Yes.
A skippity-doo-dah, skippity-day.
My oh my, it's a wonderful day.
Oh, hi there, Light Post.
Hey, it's me, Light Post.
How are you doing today?
You know, I'm okay. I'm feeling a little neglected.
Oh no, why? Is it because you have that tape around the bottom of you to help hold you up?
Absolutely. It's because of the tape.
It is a shame that the Norfolk City Council won't just replace you.
I know. I just wish that the Norfolk City Council would get a grip and just replace the light posts.
That's right. Move to Norfolk, the
That's-
city by the bay.
Yes. So the How Embarrassing podcast is sponsored by Norfolk City Light Posts. Every light post that you see, if you go up to the light post and say, "How embarrassing," you will get 25 cents. Thank you. God, Jeff.
I don't know what to do.
Jeff, you have been dropping the ball so hard on the ads. Are you kidding me?
No,
you dropped the
You
ball.
fucking.
Don't fight in front of the guests.
Oh shit.
Hi.
So we're
Yasmeen.
back. We're gonna play. Is my volume turned up really loud, or am I being really loud?
Both.
You're
I'm not screaming.
Well,
You're
I think our
screaming.
volume's up a little bit.
I really feel like my volume's up.
It's probably because it got readjusted when you fucking destroyed the microphone and he had to plug it back in. It probably reset to
Matt,
a normal
I
person.
Probably had
really-
something to do with it.
Matt, I promise, I've been trying really hard not to scream this whole episode, and I know I'm being too loud.
Molly, you're always like that though. Like,
I know.
It's funny how she doesn't realize it until she has a microphone in front of her face with fucking headphones on that like play her voice.
I thought
She's
that
like,
was your
why am I so loud? Ah! It's like, that's your fucking voice.
If it makes you feel
and
any
I'm
better,
not I'm not trying to yeah, that's just your volume. That's just how you are. You're just really
That's just
outgoing.
you,
and
Molly.
you're just-
if it makes you
That's
feel
why
any
we
better,
love you.
Your boyfriend Barrett was on a podcast earlier. I recorded him, and
I've
he
heard
had
of him.
he alternated between whispering to "Oh my god" and just screaming in the microphone. He was really hard to record.
He's
Harder
the
than
worst, right?
He's worse.
When you guys fuck, is it like
okay.
really quiet and then all of a sudden like massively loud?
Just screaming into each other's faces. Do you like this? Do you like this?
Well, we're not married, so I've never had intercourse.
Oh, right. Yeah. Papa Graham's listening. Sorry.
I stopped listening by now.
Honestly, my dad probably has turned this podcast off and said,
Hey, if you're still
my
listening
daughter
to
is
this,
a failure.
you get a gold star for making it through.
Being gay.
It's not Yasmeen's fault. She's been a great guest. Molly and I are trash.
It turns
That's
out,
not true.
honestly, I feel like I've been really good this episode.
But this is the part of the podcast where we do games and segments.
Yeah, games and segments. So let's start with our first game. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, we are.
I don't have a choice.
Fuck.
Mary,
Kill.
raise.
Fuck.
Mary,
Kill.
raise.
Fuck.
Mary,
Kill.
raise.
Fuck, marry, kill, raise. Fuck, marry, kill,
That's right.
So it is time for a game we call Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Raise.
Yes. So we are going to give you 4 options.
All right.
You fuck one, marry one.
Mm-hmm.
The one you marry, you do not fuck.
You can't fuck that one.
Okay.
You kill one.
Can't fuck that one.
Can't fuck that one.
Can't
okay.
fuck who you
Good
kill.
question.
Yeah.
And you raise one as your own child who you also can't fuck.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna ask that.
I just wanted to be clear. Okay, so your options are fuck, marry, kill, raise, me,
Me.
and you.
Go.
Oh. All right.
Oh my.
Let's see.
Go.
Oh, you just got to get on it. I have no. Okay, I'm going to I'm going to kill Molly.
Yes.
Right off
The
the
world
bat.
is silent.
I got to kill Molly.
Honestly, that makes sense. I wish I was dead.
Oh.
I do feel bad the way
no,
that
don't-
I've been this episode.
These are just the options in front of me, and I don't want to kill myself
No, yeah,
or Jeff. Or
Most people
Matt.
kill. Oh, thank you.
It's going to be you.
I get it. Kill me.
I'm sorry.
The day
But I will mourn you.
that Molly
That's
died.
cool. No, I do feel like if I was killed, like I do feel like I would get like a good funeral and stuff. So,
Well, yeah.
so for
Yep.
so for that, I thank you.
You know what? I don't want to stay too long on the kill, but I'm
Yeah.
fucking Jeff.
Yeah.
Marrying Matt Cole.
Oh, marrying me?
Yeah, because you seem very hospitable and
I
like
am.
courteous,
I
and I
am.
feel like you would clean up around the house.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
we skipped over
You
why.
skipped over fucking Jeff. You went, I'm fucking Jeff. I'm marrying Matt Cole.
Well, I was gonna give the reason for why.
Yeah,
I fucked
why do you
Jeff.
want to fuck
Yeah.
Jeff?
I don't know. I think it'd be enjoyable.
Nice.
I don't know, like not like.
Is it my baby blue eyes?
No, it just very.
Is it my big dick?
Haven't seen that.
I heard he's uncircumcised.
I don't know. Jeff is so friendly. It feel like it. You know,
A friendly fuck.
it'd be a friendly. Fuck.
We would shake hands, say how do you do?
No, you know what? Can I switch it?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Oh,
wait.
no, yeah.
What?
Oh, eh,
What are we doing?
sure.
All right. I'd raise you and then I'd fuck myself.
Oh. But wait, you wanted to fuck Jeff
Wait,
earlier.
Wait. Pedophile bell is going off.
No, I'm sorry.
You're confused if you want to raise me or fuck me.
No.
Okay, Molly.
All right, we'll keep it at fuck you, and then I'll raise myself. That's it.
I
Okay.
Why are you raising yourself?
I don't know.
Because like the whole like what I know now, if I knew then type thing.
That's true. Like I don't.
Yeah, it is nice. Like
if I could go back to my past self.
Yeah. You would be like, don't throw up on that girl's face.
There are a lot of things I say. A lot of things.
Come up with a better insult about that girl who called me butthead. All right, booty head.
It's booty head.
Booty head.
But butthead's
booty
a real.
head to you.
Why did they
I
not?
don't know.
Why didn't she just go with butthead?
No, booty head is. I guess
Yeah,
it's
it's
Booty's
it hits
a more
harder.
fun. It's a more fun
It
word.
hits harder.
That was fuck, marry, kill.
Don't.
There we go. Fuck.
Marry,
Kill.
raise,
Fuck.
marry,
Kill.
raise.
Bye. American word. Solid
And we're-
game.
Yeah, solid game. Solid material.
Molly, are you mad at me? Does that kill you?
Oh my god, no. I have to say, usually everyone fucks me, so it's kind of nice to get like switched up.
It's true. Everyone's always fucking Molly.
Yeah. No, this is great.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to check in. I
It's
want to
'cause
make
we-
sure. I just want to make sure our friendship is still intact.
Yasmeen, I could never be mad at you.
Okay. Cool.
It's true.
Can we fuck after this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now I'd fuck you.
No, yeah, we'll do it.
Whoa. Are you changing all the things? Do we have to go back into the
We
game?
might have to go back into the game now. No.
No.
Oh,
Just
that's
kidding. We're not
okay.
doing that.
It's okay.
Moment passed.
I was about to say, it would have been funny if Jeff was able to cue up the music right
I hit a
then.
button and ads started
However,
popping
he
up.
can't.
Come on, he's got a lot on his plate.
Molly, you just destroyed some of the equipment earlier. I think
Yeah.
it's too soon for you to kind of.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Listen,
high five.
high five.
I literally didn't know that this.
So many high fives.
I didn't know that this was just a personal attack against me. I already.
Molly, you can't dish it and not take it.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, take
I
that
can't.
dish and fucking wash it because you're not taking it. Hey, fucking shine that dish.
Jeff, you're a dish.
Hey, don't you
You're a fucking
don't you
dish.
use slurs on me.
Stop being a dish head.
Good God.
Let's play another game.
Yeah.
I know what one I want to play.
Okay, which one?
Would you rather?
Ooh.
Right?
I like that. Yeah.
Wait, there's two bells.
Would you rather?
Molly just drooled on herself again.
Did she really?
She said, wait, there's two bells, and drool came out.
God, she salivates when she hears a bell like a fucking Pavlov dog.
Oh my god.
Get you a
Oh my
bib.
god.
Sign up for the Patreon at How Embarrassing, and you get a bib with Molly's face on it
Yeah,
drooling.
I guess we need to make fucking bibs.
I have a bad life.
Molly's drooling. Oh, Jesus. All right.
So in this
I
game,
didn't know there were two bells.
Y'all would manufacture some weird stuff. Chair booties, now bib.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Chair Booties is a good fucking product, and please,
Hey, man.
please buy them and sponsor us.
Okay, so would you rather?
Mhm.
Are you ready for it?
I
So
am.
we give you two options. You get to choose one. If you want to ask questions to get more knowledge about the things, you can.
Perfect. Okay.
All right. So, would you rather
Mhm.
have 10 lemons for fingers?
Mm-hmm.
And these are open, like weeping lemon juice.
Oh.
10 lemons for fingers. Or
Or would you rather have one lemon that you have to suck on every time you use the bathroom?
I think the latter would be easier.
Oh, my God.
You
Because
think?
what can I do with 10 lemons is okay. With the 10 lemons as fingers.
Yeah.
I have no dexterity, no nothing. I don't know how I'd be able to hands are very useful.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
that
Hands are
I
useful.
feel like lemons are pretty flexible though. Like
okay, do these lemons go bad? Like will they stay fresh forever? Can I always
yeah, they
Molly's
will,
lemons?
They will always produce a juice and always be
Okay,
like
that's
flexy.
useful. That's
yeah.
useful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're flexible lemons.
Now, with the lemon that I'd have to eat every time I go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna choose that one because I like my fingers too
Well,
much.
you have to know that this lemon also has X-Lax in it, so you're
Oh,
going to the
God.
bathroom,
And then I got to suck on that for the entire
right? Which is gonna make you go to the bathroom again.
Wait, I think you just added that stipulation. Was that
You didn't ask. There were, there's specifics that you just.
Yeah, I mean,
okay? Then I'm
Jeff-
choosing. I'm going to choose the lemon to suck on and just.
you're still gonna just suck.
You're gonna
the
spend
lemon.
most of your. You'll probably die from this. I mean, every time you go to the bathroom, you have to do this, and it's gonna make you go to the bathroom more.
I feel like y'all don't respect my choice right now. I feel attacked.
No,
I just want you to
respect
know.
it. I feel like that's what I would choose too.
I don't know because having 10 lemons as fingers.
It's a lot.
I don't know. Yep, I'm choosing the
All
lemon to
right,
suck on.
have fun dying from dysentery. That was Would You Rather. That was a fun game.
I would have chosen the same thing.
Okay, y'all were. It seemed like we were really analyzing the answer here.
No,
And
I
was just
would've-
like, are you sure?
I would've-
Are you because
You have to live with it.
You got to suck on that lemon all the time.
We have a genie that makes this happen every episode, so it's gonna happen.
So
now.
it's gonna
Yeah.
happen now. I'm gonna have to suck on a
Yeah,
lemon.
There
next
goes
time you
your
go to the
life.
bathroom, get ready for that lemon.
So Yasmeen, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. I would
Honestly.
like to apologize because I feel like me and Jeff are probably the worst people to talk to right
No,
now.
y'all aren't. This is actually really fun. I'm having a
Great.
really fun time.
Yeah.
So
And we've had a great time with you. Is there anything that you would like to plug or talk about? Like any shows you have coming up?
please go to 3 on 3
Yeah.
and
Ooh, tell us what
We're
3 on
all-
3 is and where it is.
Yeah, we
Yes.
haven't talked about this.
So 3 on 3 is an improv tournament, and it's set up like a basketball tournament
Hell
for
yeah.
March Madness.
In
And
Norfolk.
it has
a
that
whole
push.
bracket system.
Norfolk, Virginia, friend of the pod.
It is the
Nah, I think-
Push Comedy Theater on Granby Street in Norfolk. And you
Mm-hmm.
can catch it. First day of it is Wednesday, March 18th.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the playing round. So you get to see all these great teams, seasoned improvisers, beginners, intermediates, the mediocres, the non-mediocres, the other categories.
It
there
is my
are.
favorite time
The
of the year. I
mediocres, the
love 3 on 3.
non-mediocres.
But yeah, no, it's a great tournament. Just a great way for people to get out and just get on stage, and it's a lot of fun. I think it's my
It's-
favorite part of the
Yeah,
year.
and
Yeah, it's
you
so
and
fun.
producer Matt Cole are on the same team this
We
year.
are.
Fuck
Me and Matt
yeah.
Cole are on Yes Queen again.
Yes.
Yeah, but we have gone global, so we're
Yeah,
Yes
you-
Queen International.
International.
With
Yeah, you guys beat us last year, or beat me last year
In the
Yeah.
first
in
round.
the first round.
well, we would beat somebody who went to Kempsville. Just say.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Well.
Shade thrown on the Kempsville team.
But you guys are with Angel, who was friend of the pod.
Yes.
He was our guest a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's going to be a great. And y'all are on some teams too. You are with the 3%. You're all high and mighty up there.
Yeah, we're both on teams this
Right.
year. And
We're on
for once, me and Jeff have decided to separate and not be together.
we never do improv together.
I know, that's true.
But
We hate each other.
one final question. Did we ruin your life today?
Did we?
No. Life is not my life. It'll be okay. No matter
Nice.
what turns out of
All
this,
right.
life it'll always be all right.
I honestly feel like you would be good with or without us. So
Yeah, you'd probably be better without us.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all see that as a fact. And we it's a part of our friendship, so it's all good.
Yasmeen, thank you so much for
Thanks
being
so
on
much.
the podcast
Thanks
today.
for dealing with us.
I am so sorry that
Stop
we
it. Yo,
are
this is-
assholes, but here we go.
And
I
to
loved it. I
and-
loved all of it. Thank you. I
Thank
love this
you.
experience.
We all have loved all these experiences.
And to Mommy's Little Worms, if you made it this far, you should probably give us some money because you're a fucking hardcore
yeah,
fan.
so if you would like to support the podcast, please visit patreon.com/howembarrassing. It's the best way to directly support me and Jeff. And as you can tell from the podcast, we are both destitute. So
Thanks. Bye.
Help.
You've just listened to How Embarrassing Podcast, a Go On podcast. If you have an embarrassing story and you would like to be on the How Embarrassing Podcast with Molly and Jeff, send us an email at howembarrassingpodcast@gmail.com.
Someone's gonna want to be on this after that episode.